Say your theory for chat.
My theory for chat?
Yeah.
Alright, chat. Long story short, Nagito is killing himself. And the only reason this was called as a murder is because he takes those chances. Alright? This whole thing was set up by Nagito in order to frame the traitor as the murderer in a way where like Peko murdered in order to like save Fuyuhiko, but like in a different way, right? So like the traitor who I'm not gonna reveal right now, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. So those at home try and play along. But Nagito here is planning this all to catch the traitor, and he takes those chances. He filled up one of the extinguisher bottles with the a poison, and it caused him to die of his asphyxiation before he died of his wounds. And all of this was to become the ultimate despair. So he become like the ultimate hope for them in the end whenever they saw the bird. And that's my spiel.
I think I have to continue my streak of being suspicious of Sonya. I might as well just keep it going at this point. Okay. I like, agree that I think Nagito. Oh my god! Like all the signs are pointing to the fact that he killed himself. But I didn't want to believe it, bro. I didn't want to believe it, Swin. Okay.
He did for the cause.
Okay. Do I have any skills? I think did I set them? Oh, I did. Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's get into it.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
I forgot to screen share. Oopsie daisies. Can you hear the music and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami, my cute little sister, you're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon because you're a rabbit?
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. If it's... Oh my gosh. Who do I think is working with Monami? Would it be Chiaki? Or would it be Nagito? Because they're from the Future Foundation, right? The traitor?
Yep.
And the reason why maybe Monami's upset because Nagito died? What if Nagito was a traitor? I doubt it, though. If Chiaki was a traitor, is she upset because Chiaki killed Nagito? Why is Monami suddenly upset? Or she's been upset since this killing happened.
She's been upset.
She's been upset. Alright, anyways. Look at her.
Yes, no!
Body.
One more time! Jeez, how about this one? This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... ... Alright, oh fuck, wait, I forgot. I've been playing. Wait. Wait, I'm not ready.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Okay.
So, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Wait, what the fuck am I? Hold on. Pause. Oh no, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? Oh, that's what I'm aiming for.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
He didn't, right?
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Twin.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Twin.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Twin.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
What proves that it
There's
wasn't
no way I'd
that it wasn't
torture
torture? Or that we weren't sure if it's by torture. Okay, wait, hold on. Why did they have to torture Nagito? No, the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place.
Oh yeah. Your goal is to prove that it wasn't torture.
I guess so. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture? Yeah, I have to prove that it might not have been from
The killer
torture.
didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut
And
him
these
up.
are it.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Would have to be that.
Because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he
Monokuma
was so beat up. What were they trying
was
to find
talking
out by
about
torturing him?
the weapon, I think. Oh no, the bombs. Oh. Oh, he knew that they were fake all along. Where's the torture wounds? Both Nagito's tied up, preventing him from moving. His thighs are also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Okay, I don't think it's that then, right? Survival knife, right hand. The knife is from the military base. Would it be this knife? Or why? Not the duct tape, right?
It could be. Because it didn't have blood on it.
Blood underneath it.
Mhm.
I mean, he could have just duct taped him up and then tortured him, no?
Well,
Think about why you will be torturing someone. What are you trying to get someone to do if you're torturing them?
like
Give you information.
Yeah, so
Why would you have him duct tape?
Oh.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Where's the duct tape at?
So, the suspect.
Is whoever found
That was for you. I found it, but there's no way I'd torture someone.
Alright, why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, it wasn't Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place. Alright.
Killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to
Can I
shut him
aim?
up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
I'm really bad at
Nagito's
this.
body was covered with...
It's because the killer tortured Nagito. No, that's wrong.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess
Facts.
anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
True.
I'm prepared.
Are you?
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Oh my god, okay. Okay.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how first the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
After they killed him.
damn it! You obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back down.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut. That was close, you guys. Thanks to me, you guys didn't get caught in the trap.
After they duct taped his mouth shut. No, the blood. It was the duct. Okay.
Pay attention. This is first, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the
Oh, shit,
after
not
they
gonna cut
killed him. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his
Mine.
mouth shut.
I'm so confident too. How is that not right?
you're close.
Did I swipe the wrong one?
Crap.
Was it the second one?
Pay attention. This is how it went first. The killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, allow me to cut through those
Sure.
words.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? Might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors. We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
You can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Can I say something really quick? If
What's up?
okay, you know Nagito. Okay, fuck, I don't know who the traitor is now. Now you got me confused, man. Cause you think it's Chiaki, right?
Yeah.
I'm like slowly leaning towards Nagito, like slightly. But the reason is because if his plan from the start was to kill himself, I mean, I guess if what you said was true, then it would be Chiaki. Like if it was to kill himself, remember in the video he was like, "Oh, like come to the warehouse and we'll discuss who the traitor is or whatever."
Yeah.
Do you think he didn't have any plans to discuss anything at all?
Definitely
His
not.
plan was just to show them that he's dead. So it could either
Yep.
be because he's the traitor and he set that up, like, "Oh look, I killed myself. Turns out I'm the traitor." Maybe that's why he was upset. Everyone didn't know he was the traitor. But how would he have found out that he was, like, maybe he didn't realize until he got the files, and then he found out that he was actually the traitor, and then he was disappointed in everybody.
Possibility.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna kill the traitor." So he did end up killing himself, but like, at the same time, he did show everyone who the traitor was. He would have technically, if he would go this far to kill himself. I don't know. It just up to my head just now. But anyways,
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us, but that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty,
Oh, Blazer.
let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
bro, I was asking for
Damn right
permission.
it is.
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. I thought that was like the easiest part of this whole investigation.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with a lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Yes, Jackie.
Did
we
they use
talked
the
about
oil
this.
as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand
Whoa, I
upright
missed
while
all
the
of them.
flames lit.
That's crazy.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Could it be that? Oh, that's not even. Is a Monaco file of thread?
The direct cause of the oil lighter found
The killer used some kind of... He lit the curtain on...
some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil?
They probably just based on the shape it can stand up.
If they tipped over, it could have ignited...
Some way? Maybe they used
There
invisible.
should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door
Oh,
closed.
there you go.
I
Okay,
agree with that.
I was rushing it.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Oh, that's what the music was for.
I see! You were talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Oh, okay. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nigel like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Damn, Akana, you got good ass
But
hearing.
those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akana brushed off Evan's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Oh, it's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap, seriously. Just stop, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akana ignored their protest with a mighty kick and the door flew open.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we
Correct.
opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Wait, I'm putting it in auto so I can take a bite of my food.
With a blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. If the door was the only entrance to the warehouse, I see. So the problem Chuck. Oh fuck! The problem Chucky was telling about is,
I see! If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Ooh, we were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used. You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
You don't mean...
but if that's true, this murder,
Hajime? What do you mean?
the person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse, there's only one person who could have done that. God damn, I went the complete opposite way.
This is my answer! What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim. What does that mean?
He was the victim, and he was the perpetrator too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
Dang, so bro stabbed his legs that many times?
W actor.
Bro, what? That's actually crazy.
I don't think that counts as acting, bro. He did that shit.
And then wait, so So he stabbed his right hand with his left, right?
Mm.
Does that mean before that he stabbed his left arm with his right? He like slashed it? I forgot about that left thing. Oh my gosh, that's like. But then how would he have stabbed his right arm then? If his left arm was gashed like that?
All you gotta do is hold the knife upward with your left hand and move the right hand over and stab.
You think he has grip? I guess.
Oh yeah.
Really? Holy shit. Okay, goddamn.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But
Apparently.
Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
I
That's
guess.
not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
He's so.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Oh god, okay.
Right there.
I have really short-term memory. I forgot what we were even talking about. The
To
ropes.
actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Oh,
That's
shit.
obviously impossible.
Oh, you
Tying
able
just the
to...
legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
There you go.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Am I
Dirty
lagging?
joke! Is that a dirty joke? To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Was I supposed to shoot that
Or
last
if you
one?
use your front tail?
Fuck.
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Okay.
To actually tie up, that's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs, tying both arms would...
You couldn't do much with. It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your...
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke? It's impossible.
Tying just the legs, tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Okay, I was wrong anyways. Okay, so that's great. Let me think about this. Let me ponder. Hold on. Don't say anything. Wait.
Crap.
Okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
He did do that.
That's obviously
So
impossible.
I wouldn't be contradicting that, right?
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
Uh-huh.
tying both arms would be impossible.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
What is your front
Dirty
tail?
joke! Is that a dirty joke?
So I'm assuming y'all know the answer, yeah?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
To actually tie up your arms and legs.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It's not like I disagree with that.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
There's only 4 things I
Or
can
if you
shoot.
use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I'm gonna shoot the first one, I guess. What?
To actually tie up your own arm. No, that's wrong.
W streamer.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise? No,
Oh
it should've been
shoot,
both
my
of his
fault. What did he say? I feel like it's not from Sword. I mean, I'm saying his arms and legs are. Okay, no, it should have been both his arms.
arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof that the burnt rope on Nagito's armor was a trap.
I see.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Which a burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Oh, so it wasn't even there to begin with.
Then Nagito's
Oh,
right arm
shit.
wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop up the
Alright, we're doing too much now.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Yo, why is
That's not
Fumiko
right,
the
man.
most
I'm talking
innocent
about
one here?
Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. Okay, you know what? You're right about. I think you're right about the left laceration because it was just a slice, right? So I guess that wouldn't affect his ability to grip. Huh? It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this. What am I answering?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he
I
threw
heard
the
a
knife
voice
into the
crack.
air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and
Oh,
slammed his right hand down on it?
why is the
propped
thing
it onto what?
stopping like that? That's so weird.
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're
Yeah.
tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm. Then how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right
Was,
hand?
was that the evidence?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall.
Wait, I didn't remember what the evidence was. Was it this one? No. Where's the one that talks about his hand? Oh. Blood on the pen, survival knife. Torture wounds.
Could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Prop the knife.
and slammed his right hand down on it? Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand can even reach his right hand.
Yo. Okay.
Even if Nagito's
Not
right
the
hand was free,
Monokuma plushie, right?
how could he stab his right
The
hand with his
blood.
right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air,
It would have to be like the
Let the knife
knife
fall.
or the torture
could he stab his hand that way?
wounds, right?
Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it? Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that
Oh,
easily.
shoot.
We don't know if his left hand can even reach his right hand.
Bro, I'm so. Do you guys have an idea? Like, you don't have to tell me the answer, but like, do you know?
Maybe.
You have a guess?
Maybe. I think it has something to do with the knife, though, and what Chiaki's saying.
Let's see.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
What did the knife say? The knife that was stabbed into. The knife is from the military base. Okay. I'll try. You want me to try shooting instead of Jackie's? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
If he threw the
Okay.
knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
It's wrong.
Okay.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right?
Did he prop it up on the plushie?
No way, right? W prop.
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree with that.
W prop.
Yo, let me cook.
The life-size Monokuma plushie.
Makes
Oh,
sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Yo,
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand
Yup.
onto it. If that's it, he had to
Tea.
place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand. There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Wow.
Crazy line.
We need to run that one back.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die
I
instantly.
did not mean it.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
do you think Nagito, like the reason his face is like that is because he inhaled all that poisonous stuff after the water got thrown on it? Or is it because he was hoping to die from the poison but died from the spear falling on him?
The former.
The former? I hope so. Man, when I saw his face, an angel died.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up. So you're saying it's impossible? But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now.
All right, let's do this.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his front tail. I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Yasunia is freaking awesome!
Even at times like this, Kazuichi is still riding Sonya's dick, bro. Even his eyes title, there's no doubt here. Blah, 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 okay.
How did Nagito... Let's work together. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to, but his left hand was also tied.
And that rules out his left hand. If that's the case,
I
the only
suck.
other way is...
I suck, and I should
used
never
his
be
teeth?
allowed to touch this game ever again.
Or maybe
I'm
he
gonna
used his
quit.
front tail. I know guys have tails that
Only able to, but his left hand was also...
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong.
W.
W.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Holy shit. I had a revelation.
I see.
When
Wait,
the blood splattered,
hold
he was
on.
probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Okay, what was your revelation? You want to share?
Oh, nah, it's because previously, while we were discussing this beforehand, I was talking
yeah.
about how, like, he threw the spear up there and it, like, fell periodically because Away couldn't carry it.
Yeah.
Bro deadass just held the string until he lost strength and then it fell.
Oh, because it was.
Yeah, like it had like
That
a rope on
long?
the end of the spear. Yeah. I didn't think it was that long, but apparently
Yeah,
it is.
if it is that long, then I agree. I couldn't really tell how long it was. But Loki, yeah.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body,
It's
the
definitely-
It does look
wounds
pretty
were
long.
mild. He probably made his wounds mild
Yeah.
on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he
I
gripped
could
the
see
spear.
that. And it would be covered in blood.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's the
Hey,
problem.
Chiaki, what do you think?
I love her little cat hoodie.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle, just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
Yeah. Is she saying like to'omoimasu? To'omo. Is that what she's saying?
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the? Oh, the cord.
I see.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding onto the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cutoff section about the same size as a human fist?
It is.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
Oh my
You're
god.
not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
I see.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. but from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time? At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
What is that?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean? Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear stabbed through his stomach. So if I just before that. Say the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Oh fuck, right, Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito. What is that? Yo, yo, yo! Okay. No, 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 please! Besides Spare, what else was above Nagito? The ceiling girder? See, I predicted it. Okay. Why don't connect the Spare? Let's go.
It's all coming together. The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP? That'd be awesome, but he'd probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear,
Oh my
right?
god, bro.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal
Never do that.
was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. Mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand.
Me
He said
too.
he would reveal the traitor.
WWW.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. He tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
Objection.
I know, like why would... Wait a minute. Oh, what the hell? I can't see how it could be anybody else other than Nagito, right?
Objection.
Right? Because, like, the only thing I can imagine someone telling me right now is, like, oh, someone made him hold that spear above himself. But it was obviously he stabbed himself, right? And all those wounds and everything. But if someone else were to be involved, someone maybe made him hold the mallet, like, he saw that there was a spear above him. And if he didn't hold the spear thingy, then he was gonna die. But eventually, once the poison got into the room, then he had to let go of it. He was forced to let go of it. That's the only thing I could, like, imagine them saying right now. If we're not done.
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
What? What could it
It's probably
possibly
just my
be, bro?
imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well.
No, your gut has not really been wrong, so
You
can
are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
No.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Objection.
Sorry, that's objection in Japanese. I play too much, what's it called? Ace Attorney.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense,
Mm.
and it relates to
Talk
Nagito's
to me.
death.
Talk to me,
Plus,
twin.
It's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Uh-huh. Oh, am I gonna have to say what it is? Oh, wait, let me... Wait. I thought she was gonna tell me. Hold on. The water bottles they threw?
You were gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
Oh, shoot. What? Something he couldn't have... Well, no, it's the oil that it could have been... What? Huh? MP3 player? Like, what?
There's literally one thing on his list we know
Yeah.
for certain he could not have touched, done anything with, or created or something, whatever.
One thing he could not have touched. And it's like a physical thing?
Not necessarily, just like one thing he could not have messed with, touched, influenced, anything whatsoever.
Am I at least like in the right? Am I warm?
No.
Down. Oh. Oh my god.
I see.
Yes.
Isn't
Stupid
it a
ass.
Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
That's right. I remember she did say
There was
something about
something
that.
suspicious in the Monokuma file?
The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse in the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stabbings in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration in his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about. Okay. Oh. Ha ha ha. Oh shit! Oh shoot, oh my god. This is like
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stabbings on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
Incorrect.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth! There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
That's what I was thinking, bro.
This is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
Yeah, because they're dating.
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I
Oh,
see.
shipping.
I guess that's what happens for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should
Yeah,
we do, guys?
relationship.
Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Oh, so they're gonna expose the
Just to
traitor
be
then.
safe, huh?
Wait, but twin, how are they gonna expose the traitor from this? Did you have a theory for that too?
No idea.
Okay.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Aw.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid
you
right
get that.
now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking.
Cliffhanger's insane.
No.
Cliffhanger is literally insane. I literally never read this. Yes.
I'm Monami. By now, there's anyway. Everyone is united. That's why I will fight the only way I can. That's basic.
Okay.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than a spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is a knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds,
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked
Yes.
something.
Alright, we're getting into it.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't a spear. We wouldn't know if that if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Hajime, you already know what it is. So it was the... Okay.
Let us consider a different...
It's not the knife in his right hand. It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen,
Man,
maybe
you got me
change
so
something.
fucked
I'm just thinking about it. That's all.
Not be seen?
I agree with that.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear,
Oh,
if the
because
body
medicine is also
already
word for
covered in
drugs in Japanese.
blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Okay.
I messed up once.
I know. I'm so cooked. Okay. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Yes. Okay. So this is what happens when in the videos you see that I skip and you like see like a time gap. This is what's happening.
We'll never give up!
Fucking hell. I'm so bad at this one. Don't you start from the beginning? Oh, you're shitting me. Twin. Get me out. I don't think this is how you're supposed to play the game. Through his nose. Oh, that was it? Oh, thank God. Thank God.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent when through its volatile dangerously when it's vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe it in the poisonous gas, I should really explain that mystery.
I see. The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to
Also
those, we
good.
didn't inhale that poison gas.
Yerp.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course, hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us as we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
This might be just a stupid take. If he was trying to expose the traitor, and it's not him, I don't know how this would end up exposing Chiaki. Is he trying to expose Sonia? Thought. Food chain, whatever. Food for thought.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Maybe I just am a Sonia hater, like I...
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? No. Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, they can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the only thing...
I see. Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean,
Bro's just trying to go
even
home.
if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet?
I don't want
That's
to hurt
Chiaki.
anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, so that's the extent of your hopes.
So
W thought process.
Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet!
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
accidentally
I
is
just can't
crazy.
imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
It was. You're right, Akane.
W statement.
What is this feeling just now? Even though briefly was so far for it in the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the container was. I had to get in a bite. What were they called? Fire grenades? How come the first one is so much harder? Holy shit, I suck at this. Okay.
I got it.
My word.
I got it. Sounds like.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
Oh,
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
yeah.
Hajime, could it be?
Yeah.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one
Only
of the fire
one?
grenades.
Seriously? That's
What did I
impossible.
say?
Miss
You take
Sonia
those
just said so.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words were contain a clue.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this.
Oh, is that small?
It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his
Yerp.
bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
That's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same.
Oh, shoot. You think the accomplice knew which one to grab?
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice.
Oh,
That was
never
just my
mind. There's no
misunderstanding.
accomplice.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? Twin?
Wait, twin.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Look,
my bad. I was overthinking. Okay,
My bad.
wait.
I see. Are you saying it was
Yeah.
when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, my fault. I was like,
I think so.
the wording was tripping me out.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the
Oh
warehouse,
yeah, and then the sprinklers came on.
the
Okay,
poison
yeah.
was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
What did it mean? He didn't kill himself.
Yeah, but that doesn't count, right?
What the heck?
It counts. It counts
You
all day.
said so yourself. You said Nagito committed
If they knew,
suicide.
right?
Nah,
Then who
even
killed
unknowingly.
Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
I see. It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Crap!
What?
Nagito.
Oh, because of the lighter, not the fact that Akane pushed the door.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
It makes someone throw the poison. I'm so
See? Don't tell me.
That's nuts.
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Yup.
A
What
trap?
the fuck? Does that
Preparing the
count?
poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Oh my god, and yeah, he's relying on his luck.
it be-
Oh my
was
god.
that Nagito's
what the
trap?
Fuck, bro.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, He put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
Oh.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right. Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
That's
Are you fucking
crazy.
serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder
Damn,
that
so now
nobody
y'all
can
are
solve.
forced to find the traitor.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as a killer.
Okay.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we could make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia, and one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so
Okay.
I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Officer.
So, of course this trial
Get
still
this man.
counts. Do your
Man,
very
sounding
best to
better.
guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Facts.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Find the traitor.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Ooh, closing argument.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan, Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
That's so crazy, bro.
This was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally,
That's actually nuts.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. Panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Nagito versus everyone else.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say
They all
you
rely on
just have
Chiaki.
to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
Oh, it's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair. Can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
Good luck.
Yep.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. It's a game where you load one bullet in the gun, spin a cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it. That's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it's just as Monami said, huh? I misunderstood and thought it had a little bullet in the cylinder, so that's why I did it. That you're the one surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on its luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. Yeah. How was it?
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No,
He did,
there's no
though.
way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A target? Who? The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
So he's telling them
That's
to
why he
figure it
relied
out
on
for
being the
themselves.
ultimate lucky student and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito is after?
No, I don't have to ask. I already know what the answer is.
I see! That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end.
Damn.
All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work for just any student handbook. If you want to disarm the bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say, but you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to actually have it actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
bro, if it's Chiaki,
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to
sorry.
think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But
oh
couldn't help
yo,
even if they wanted to reveal themselves, couldn't do
yo,
it.
be so serious right now.
because they weren't created to do that.
Yo, be so serious, twin.
Chiaki?
I'm so sorry.
What's wrong,
Twin.
Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Oh my god, you know what? And this makes sense, like, with all her backstory and shit.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Yo.
The copium is way too hard.
Copium is
I
crazy.
think, guys, I think it might be Sonya.
The copium is so insane.
It's you, Chiaki. You were the
So
traitor.
was that diary hers too?
Please,
Just fell to my
hold
knees.
on.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You, up till now, you've been tricking us?
I don't think she had like evil intentions
We were
though.
not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Is the Future Foundation evil?
Please, wait. The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do
Oh my
vote.
god, I'm ill.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot go until we are satisfied.
Oh shoot.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way.
No.
So please,
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, because Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Liar.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate
Sorry,
Chiaki
Monami.
so much.
I clocked it. Monami and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here is the only way. Oh my god, I'm so bad at PT. I'm so bad at PT. Oh my god, help, 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 help,
Hajime,
help.
you stupid face.
How do I do this?
Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Please, notebook.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written? That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day when I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Decades later, a lot of things happened. Everyone's so tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained, but now I clearly know I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't
Yeah.
write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
Yeah.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that, yeah.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days, everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Ah, no. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia,
Chiaki is She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Oh, it's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over the bomb without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped her card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is
She's just like
just
you.
no way.
Oh, she is just like me. I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it, but
Then nobody will be saved.
damn, I still gotta do work.
Chiaki is not the
shit.
traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Oh shit.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
No way you know it's fake just by looking at it.
Detonate it.
You freaking piece of
Unless
shit.
you know a whole lot about, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the.
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki. If that bomb was fake, the only person who knew it was a fake me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know
Might
a whole
just
lot about, there's no
ask.
way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the.
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki. If that bomb was fake, the only person who knew it was me when I.
There you go. Oh my god. Monomi knew too.
That's not it.
No.
Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monomi was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monomi. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that.
Me and Sonia are the same.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonya,
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is a traitor.
Damn, rebuttal showdown of doom and despair. This music. What am I
Even
gonna
if she knew
say?
the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is a traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb
Whoa,
was fake.
I ran out of strikes. Hold on.
Knew the bomb was fake.
Okay.
knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Uh-huh.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monomi.
Uh-huh.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you cannot declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Oh, Monokuma's account. Okay.
Told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Let's go.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
I wonder, if I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well,
That...
No, he won't
No,
lie
he
at times
won't.
like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
Pretty much.
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki.
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it! Why did it end up like this?
Yo.
W trial segment.
I'm mad. I'm angry.
W trial, W trial, W trial.
W trial. No, that was a great, like, holy shit, twin, first of all. What the fuck?
What can I say?
It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Man. Let's vote her out. It's time.
Get her out of here.
Like opium.
Even so.
You heard the voice line switch up there?
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct. The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is.
I cannot believe it, even though I don't want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray
Well?
it? Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different from sharing your secret, sharing a secret self. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're not gonna answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is.
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. You don't blame me for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah,
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
like...
About that, was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange.
So.
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raise a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. Oh. Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are
That
you
was Nagito's
serious?
goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all the to form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably would have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person.
hmm,
Huh, you think so? Jeez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey.
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win. I'm not sure to retaliate. Huh? Retaliate? Oh, she's gonna bro. Why are you wasting my time,
Let
Mommy?
you do as you please.
Stupid. Stop. What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What? She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like that?
No,
I'm
no.
not bad. Oh, look, a new one fucking came out. Phew, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have time.
I can't lose.
Not yet, I'm not done yet. Hey, wait! Oh
If
my
I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say. I'm sorry. I lose. Forgive me.
What the hell is happening?
dude. Hey, not yet! Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive
Of
you.
course, I'm not doing it, so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect
I
my
won't
sins.
let you.
I will protect them with my life. But, Mommy, you...
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh. How
How many? Not
exciting.
that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power. What did you say?
What?
1 million? 110, 110, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 over million, 100. Never had 10 to 50, that's a 10 to the 60th power.
Hey.
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure are quite the daring spirit. Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see the whole thing? Oh. Why are you doing this? My clothes are continuously, endlessly being created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
What the? Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it.
You're just bluffing on me. Finish them off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh? Woohoo!
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, just because you bring a magical sense, we're gonna be confused. Unless you mean magic in the technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me magic or something.
Hmm.
Well, I don't care how you interpret it. Oh, hell no.
Even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 6. There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair. Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many enemies are left to challenge my army of 6 power? You don't have anything to say. I know. Let's see. Take more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
I can't
I
lose.
won't give up even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami.
Huh?
Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest of them.
Right?
Damn it.
What the hell's going on? I do not know for certain, but the one thing I can say is...
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is
We're in
bad.
a situation because we're caught up in a dispute between those two organizations.
Damn it.
Okay, that's it. Let's do that. Talk for later. Because the punishment time to start. Hold on, just a little more time.
Shing.
To wait or not to wait. That is a question. But which will cause more despair? That is the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
No.
Special bleeding service.
Oh, for Monomi too.
Huh?
Why even Monomi? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that would define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh, also, I remember now. I'm an only
Sorry.
child.
That is.
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
I'm sorry about
I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Oh, hell
Bye,
no.
everyone.
Hell no, you got me so fucked up.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Nah.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh, hell no. Yo. That is so unnecessary, bro. That's a crazy execution. Damn, holy shit.